Alright, what's going on, guys? It is your boy TKD1 to your backup PlayStation source, and of course it is the dawn of a new month. That means a new batch of PS Plus games for us to enjoy on PS4, and now we know confirmedly, that's not a word, now we know officially confirmed that we will get some PS Plus games, or just one game for PlayStation 5. Kicking off this November 2020 batch of PS Plus games that you will get with your subscription to PlayStation Plus is, of course, Bugsnax. Yes, guys, it's happening. PS5 games are on the dock. Bugsnax is going down. The very first PS5 game to join the PlayStation Plus is Young Horse's ultra charming, whimsical first-person adventure, Bugsnax. Play an investigative journalist who has set out to explore the Snack-Tooth Island, home to legendary half-bug, half-snack creatures, Bugsnax. Discover, hunt, and capture all 100 critters while also tracking down and reuniting the island inhabitants. Bugsnax PS5 version will be available to PlayStation Plus members beginning on Thursday, November 12th until Monday, January 4th, 2021. So this is kind of a big deal here, guys. So just to hit on something, before we get into all the other games, is that it seems like PS5 games on PS Plus will be, I think, in this early phase of PS5, given that, that there's not a lot of games on PS5 to give out for free every month on PS Plus. It looks like they are going to be doing one game for like 2 months of duration and then flipping it to a new game and different stuff like that. So that, I'm thinking of, because of course we did get the news earlier this week that we do have Destruction All-Stars that will be coming to PS Plus in February, and that will be 2 months as well. So it looks like that's what they're doing here, at least early on. Maybe this will be the whole gen, who knows, but it looks like right now, just for the early days of PS5, looks like we will be getting one game for 2 months. But overall, this is a great pick. A lot of people have been talking about Bugsnax. It's definitely going to grab a lot of eyes and a lot of attention, and it definitely is just a more lighthearted game that I assume that, this or the Pathless would have been the first PS Plus game. And even though we don't have a Metacritic for the game, and we do know the release date, of course, which is on release day of PS5, November 12th, it looks like this is going to be a great time for those that have a day one PS5 like myself. So I'll definitely be at least adding it to the library. Not sure if I'll check it out. Let me know, guys. Do you guys want a little bit of coverage on Bugsnax? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. But if you want to skip over that coverage, you can play it for yourself on PS5 day one. This does not include the PS4 version, by the way. They did make sure to specify that, and that is that this is only the PS5 version that will be free for PS Plus. It's not PS4. But moving on to the next game here, we have Middle-earth Shadow of War coming to PS4. Set between the events of The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, Middle-earth Shadow of War beckons you once more into J.R.R. Tolkien's iconic world of wizards, orcs, and elves. Go behind enemy lines to forge your army, conquer fortresses, and dominate Mordor from within. Experience how the Nemesis system creates unique personal stories with every enemy and follower, and confront the full power of the Dark Lord Sauron, I think is what it says, and his ring wraiths in this epic new story of Middle-earth. Look, guys, I'm sorry. Look, I'm not into Lord of the Rings at all. Literally, I have negative interest in the Lord of the Rings. So, but I do know that this game's Nemesis system is fire. I do understand that, and I know a lot of people do love these games and everything, and I've been just mainly interested in the Nemesis system. I've heard a lot about it. I know a lot of people love it and everything, but if you want to check out this game, you can do so as well. And it seems like it's a pretty good pick with garnering an 80 on Metacritic, so definitely nothing to shy about, nothing too shabby with that. So overall, looks like Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor. Nope, excuse me, that was the first one. Middle-earth Shadow of War. Let me get that right. I know the first one is Shadow of Mordor, second one Shadow of War. A lot of people love this series, so it looks like, hey, you'll be able to play it on PS4 and of course on PS5 as well, with backwards compatibility, of course. So you can still play all these games on PS4, as PS4 games are playable on PS5. But moving on to the next game here, we have of course Hollow Knight Void Heart Edition. In Team Cherry's engrossing 2D explorative platformer, descend into a sprawling underground world of Hollowness to battle tamed creatures and befriend bizarre bugs. Unlock new skills and tailor your power sets to fit fit your playstyle to help you explore twisting caverns, ancient cities, and deadly wastes. Uncover a kingdom's ancient history, taking on epic bosses that will challenge your combat and platforming skills as you strive to solve the mysteries buried at its heart. Both, of course, PS4 games will be available from Tuesday, November 3rd to Monday, November 30th. So, of course, with the PS4 games, that being Hollow Knight that we're about to talk about, and of course, Middleearth Shadow of War, those will both be available from November 3rd to November 30th. So, Hollow Knight, let's talk a little bit about this game, right? So, I did buy this game on Switch, right? And I played it for a little bit on the flight. I just wasn't feeling it. I know Christian Buckley of JoyClicks, once again, youtube.com/JoyClicks, subscribe there. I know that, he is definitely a big fan of it. I just, I just fell off, man. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it. I mean, I will definitely add it to my library, of course, but I know a lot of people love it. I know I'm definitely in the odd world of that whole thing. I know I am definitely in the minority of that because I know a lot of people love Hollow Knight. It's a very, very, darling of a game and everything and stuff like that. So if you want to check out Hollow Knight, you could do so as well. And with garnering a Metacritic that fits the overall contention of this game, being a 85 on Metacritic, it is definitely nothing to overlook. So definitely, I feel like at least, if you like those types of games, you should definitely check out this game as well. 2D explorative platformer. I got a little bit of like Metroidvania type of elements as well from the little bit I played in it. Not sure if that'll actually fit the overall description of the game moving forward from what I played, which is about like an hour or two or so. But definitely, guys, I would recommend you checking it out if you traditionally like those type of games. And lastly here, I did want to just detail something that they did update during this whole blog post for PlayStation Plus, and that's of course the PlayStation Plus collection. Long story short, it's a bunch of different games that are very high critically acclaimed that will be available with your PlayStation Plus subscription day one on PlayStation 5, whether you're in the US or in the rest of the world, whichever release date fits your territory. These games will be available to you at no extra charge with your PlayStation Plus membership. And so, of course, nothing really changed here except we did have some new games that got added to this collection. I did want to lay out for you guys in case you didn't know. I might do a full separate video about this overall, about like how many free games you'll be getting on day one on PS5. But let's start off over here with the new additions that were added to the collection. We are going to be getting now Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies Chronicles Edition. So this is the base game of Black Ops 3 and will most importantly include Zombies Chronicles. If you guys missed the Once in a Generation series on JoyClicks, I rated this one of my highest DLCs that were ever released in this gen. It's an absolutely great package if you love zombies from back in the day. Definitely some good stuff there. They also added the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. We just streamed that on the channel. It's very funny how now they got added here to the collection. Love to see it. If you guys enjoyed those streams, make sure to check out this game as well. And lastly here, just one thing that they did tweak is that Final Fantasy 15 was just Final Fantasy 15. Now they have upgraded that to the Royal Edition as well. So I'm not quite sure what actually is included in that edition, but it does include, I guess, some of the stuff. You know what, guys, honestly, I don't know what's included in the Royal Edition, but it did get upgraded from that version. And lastly here, one thing that I did want to know is that, hey, Hulk Persona 5 didn't get that Royal upgrade. I know like a lot of people are saying that, Persona 5 is cool, but Persona 5 Royal is one you gotta play apparently, so who knows? But those have been the PlayStation Plus games for the month of November. I know it's a lot, but let's run it through the top one more time. On PS5, you will be getting Bugsnax, and on PS4 and PS5, you will be getting Middleearth Shadow of War, as well as Hollow Knight Void Heart Edition for the PS4 and PS5. Once again, just one more time. I know I keep talking here, but one more time. The PS4 games, that being of course Hollow Knight and Shadow of War, will be available starting November 3rd and end on November 30th, as opposed to Bugsnax, which will be available on November 12th when the PS5 launches, and will be available all the way until January 4th, 2021. So those have been the PS Plus games for November. We have a very, very packed PS Plus offering for November, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like on the video, as well as subscribe to PlayStation Store to keep up with the latest and greatest in PlayStation. Down below, of course, you can find links to our Twitter, our Discord, as well as an Anchor link. That way you can listen to our long-form content and podcast format. Those, of course, being Road to PS5 and Road to Miles Morales. And before you go, make sure to consider becoming a member of the channel by hitting the join button or the link in the description to become a member of the channel. You can be a Prince tier for $1, a King tier for $5, and get access to different channel badges, emotes, all that great stuff, and be one of the homies just like Iraq Knight, Chungi, Caleb Kaiser, Owen, and Tapiwa Musa. Much love to you, gentlemen. Thank you all for supporting. Thank you all for watching. And as always, greatness awaits.